Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's our visiting team and our home team. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. His team fired up and ready for this one. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Led out by their rookie quarterback out of Ole Miss.
Well, here it is. This is the moment, Mike, that he has been working towards ever since hearing his name called on draft night. He's put in the work. He's gotten the reps with the first team. He's had some ups and downs through training camp in the preseason. But it's clear this organization has all the confidence in the world for this young quarterback to go out as the Week 1 starter. And frankly, the hope is he's the franchise quarterback for years to come. As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit. Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So on fourth down, Matthew Hayball out to punt. That's taken at about the 14. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
Some of their first off thanks.
This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent.
And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And you'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Snowhawks offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And it's going to be a turnover, and the defense comes away with the ball.
And with all of this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Lumberjacks offense ready for their second possession. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Now they'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver...
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
One of the biggest challenges of playing zone defense is defending a quarterback when they break contain of the pocket. All the zones have to move along with the quarterback, and it is just a lot of stress put back there, and you're able to find a soft spot, and they're able to connect.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Here comes the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
A loss of 2.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. And he'll take it on in. Jack Beck. Touchdown Lumberjacks.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Lumberjacks have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts at the 13. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Snowhawks offense and their running back set to go once more. And their 2 drives so far not good. Punt, lost fumble. Trying to make amends here on drive number 3.
Ready? 60 by 6. Ready?
Here's a first carry for their running back. The ball's out. The defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. You want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Up the middle they go. Boom! And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. And that will be a first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those 2 things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Ronnie Bell. Touchdown, Brooklyn.
Well, nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
The kicking team on for the extra point.
Solid with 2 touchdown passes.
No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Lumberjacks will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A return coming from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Snowhawks offense ready to get back to work. They're in an early hole, 14-0. They'll start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Pass to 60, pass to 60. Let's go.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Ready, set.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready, up.
They'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 14-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
On the jump.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Press all 80. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
19,
shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That is caught at the 3s. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just as the marker, it is 1st and goal.
Vancouver, 1st down. 1st down.
This is the age-old dilemma that defensive coordinators go back and forth on. Is the best pass defense to send more big bodies at the quarterback and get the ball out of his hand? Or is it to really pack your back end, Mike, with more defensive backs and more guys that can guard space? In this case, they got a lot of defensive backs on the field. Quarterback has a lot of time to find the open zone and leads to a big play. There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And
it is brought in the end zone. High, belted, touchdown, Vancouver.
Pretty interesting sequence of play calls here, Mike. You can tell going into this game, they felt their matchups down here deep in the tight red zone were better through the air than maybe they were necessarily on the ground. We see 2 back-to-back throws. The second one, though, results in a touchdown.
Now Matthew Wright to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Snowhawks are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Snowhawks 7. Matthew Wright set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Lumberjacks offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready? Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll begin here on the ground. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. They'll stick with him again. And he's fouled out after a gain of a yard.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. Third down.
3rd and a long way to go. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here's Trenton Gill now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. The Snowhawks offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession.
So 35 is good.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready,
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Get it. 70s.
Now a handoff, running right. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
That is hard. He gets the hook up with Rice. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Vancouver, 1st down.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Snowhawks.
Ready.
Now a give up the middle. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. That's enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. A handoff as they try to run it here. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Gain of 6.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
He'll get that one complete to Rice. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Plus, to his right. 1:58 to go in the first half of play. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Lumberjacks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He'll get this out to the left flat. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. He finds Bell. That's caught. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
That'll be returnable from the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his teams get possession of the football. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Ready? Go!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Scotty Miller. Touchdown, Snowhawks. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
On is right for the point after. He's got it. And the Snowhawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Lumberjacks offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Their throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Now this offense can use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll go right and find his running back.
Out of bounds at the 50-yard line. 2 yards.
2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw right side is taken in by Bass. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
Previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. They'll look to throw again. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to the air one more time.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Carl Brooks getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike. And it's as simple as, if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area. You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So the 2 teams head for their respective locker rooms. We head to Orlando Scott Hansen has our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott thanks the rain might not be as heavy as it was earlier, but still coming down as we get set for this second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Lumberjacks offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. The third quarter begins with a run. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 9. He'll drop to throw. He's got the tight end there. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
That's good for
a fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Pack the 60. Check up.
Back to throw. No chance at all. He'll go down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He's going to air this one out. He's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They get big yardage on the deep ball. 41 yards.
18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Handoff here, up the middle. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Open man is Besh. And he will get into the end zone. Jack Besh, touchdown Lumberjacks. That is second touchdown now here in the season opener.
I Just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Point after, coming up here. He gets it to go, and the Lumberjacks have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line.
Red! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 3.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
11 yards on the connection there, and that will be a first down.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Stillmont.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 7. They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Snowhawks will cut the lead down to 4.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. The Lumberjacks offense and their receiver, Jack Best, headed out for this drive. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be marked down 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. He'll look to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go. Toga 19.
This needs to be paid. Let's see.
There's a handoff out of the gun, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment. Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Lumberjacks will extend their third quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Check you out, Daddy.
Ready? A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Now, faking the give. That's to the right side and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Throwing now from the gun. This is incomplete, but there is a flag. It is back at the line of scrimmage, and this could be a first down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
4th quarter begins on the ground. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. And a Vancouver first down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. To the left side in the hands of Rice. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
Vancouver, first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
A run on 1st and goal. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
6-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Okay, ready?
2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Empty Cardinal.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On the move left. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. The 7th overall pick in 2023, Tyree Wilson, taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
Let's give a lot of credit to this defense, Mike. They've got their backs on their own goal line, and they completely buckle down here in the low red zone. I mean, this pass rush, they've completely changed the scope of this possession, and now brings up 4th and goal.
Snowhawks 20.
After making the field goal, here's Wright now to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Lumberjacks offense ready for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
This guy healthy. Healthy produce a good thing. We'll see.
Now give on the ground, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Look like
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
9 yards to go.
Now a shot here, deep middle. That's caught. And he will score again. Jack Beck, touchdown Lumberjacks. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the
lifetime. I don't see how he got behind the defense. Look at Wheeler, 71. He trying to lift that overall up. Beck, 80, 89 speed, but shoot, he is ready. 80 overall.
Jacks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Snowhawks 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line.
kicking day is over. That's crazy. He was their kickoff starter last year. He ain't getting it done.
Here we go, set.
Motion man is Rice.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First and 10.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Ready.
He'll try the right side this time. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Ready.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Come on, come on. Set.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Yes, he has missed this one. No good. And this will remain a 2-possession game.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
The Lumberjacks offense back onto the field for their next possession. And this has been the start of the season you hope for. You held serve at home, have the lead here in the 4th quarter, and now it's all about bleeding down that clock. Short throw, that's pulled in by Mayer. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Brooklyn first down.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Seen some things, made some changes, some good changes in the offseason.
Back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
Right back to him on 1st down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it's come out to the 20-yard line. The Snowhawks offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, take it in. He's got room past the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. To the air now on 1st and 10. In the middle, and it's complete to Felton. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down. Back to the air one more time. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Vancouver, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here we go. 1st and goal.
1st down.
Check the Eagle! Check the Eagle!
At the 8-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. They're called in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
2nd and goal.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run.
And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback.
And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
ReeceMustSee TV. Good game.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. A move to 1-0. Getting the victory to begin the new campaign.
So let's get up out of here.
So that'll do it for us.